I'm gonna start uploading one short video every day for 100 days straight, and after that I will surely be making enough money with YouTube for it to be my full-time job, right? That's what I set to myself on the 25th of September 2023, but how did I get to that point? Firstly, a little backstory. I wanted to be a creator for a longer time, probably 4 to 5 years, but I never really had any idea what I actually wanted to create. I tried streaming on Twitch for a couple of months, I think in 2020, with mild success in my eyes. I occasionally had 5 to 30 viewers tune in, but honestly, streaming wasn't really sustainable for me. Because managing a full-time job, a relationship, and other activities doesn't really leave enough room to stream for about 6 to 8 hours a day, which I thought at that time was necessary to be able to make it in that bubble. I also did a couple of gaming videos because, I was gaming anyway and it was fun to kind of share my passion for that, but after a couple of videos I also realized that that was not really fulfilling to me. So I kept on thinking what I could create. Since I picked up photography in 2020, I didn't really think much of it other than I just liked shooting, but at some point it hit me that this was something I could do, I could create, share my passion for photography. So in 2021 I made my first video. I just went out with my camera, looked for cool spots, described what I saw, why I would shoot the scene I wanted to shoot, and well, shot the picture and showed it. That was my first photography video on YouTube, but it would also stay my only one for quite a while, until about the middle of 2022, where I continued with the same style of video. It was a lot of fun creating videos about things that I actually cared about, but I realized that not a lot of people tuned in to watch these videos. That was until December of that year when I struck gold and I created a video that would finally get over 100 views. But not only that, it got 17,000 views. And just 2 weeks after that, I created another video, uploaded it, and it got even more views with 23,000. After that, I was hooked and convinced that I made it on YouTube. Cut back to September of 2023, I didn't. In between that time, I continued making videos every 2 weeks, but something was off. Don't get me wrong, I still got more views than I did before these 2 hit videos, but it was mostly in the hundreds. Sometimes I would get a video that would hit just over 1,000 views. I didn't really understand why people weren't interested in the videos I created. After all, I had these 2 hit videos, and I didn't see anything I was doing differently in the videos I created afterwards. This kind of led me down a spiral of watching these how to find YouTube success channels, but I realized one thing they all had in common. They all recommended creating short form videos to gain traction on YouTube and ultimately succeed. So here I was on the 26th of September, just got home from work, on course to create my first of 100 YouTube shorts. I had already written down a bunch of video ideas the night before, so I just got to writing a short script and filming just like I would do with any other video. Also, FYI, the plan was not just to upload these videos to my YouTube channel, but also to my existing Instagram channel as well as my newly created TikTok channel, but more on that later. The first couple of videos were a lot of fun to create. Editing was way quicker than my long form videos and scripting was also a breeze. The whole process of creating a short form video usually took me around 30 minutes to 1 hour, repeating itself most days, coming home from work, creating a YouTube short and then uploading it. At some point I gave myself a bit of breathing room, creating a bunch of shorts just to be able to upload them one at a time and in the meanwhile creating new videos. But after some times the video ideas were not that easy to come by anymore, so I got a bit lazy. I started to create very simple shorts. For example, I would show a scene where I would take a picture, maybe explain why I took the picture and why I included what I included, and then just show the shot, of course. All of this continued, uploading one short a day until about the 90th day when I realized that I wasn't done doing 100 videos for 100 days. I realized that it was not that big a deal. I could just continue doing it. After all, I had been doing it for about 3 months at that time. And I felt like my YouTube channel was also growing because of it. I gained more subscribers, I got more views than ever, and I just felt like I was in a really good place with this experiment. So I just continued uploading one short a day until the 13th of February 2024, after 140 videos when I abruptly stopped. It had a couple of reasons. Firstly, at that time I was moving with my girlfriend to another flat, so that was kind of stressful, but also I felt like I was completely out of video ideas and I didn't want to rely on these lazy video formats that I used before. Also, I just wanted some breathing room and be able to concentrate on the long form videos because that's why I started doing YouTube in the first place. I continued uploading a couple of shorts, but not daily, but then it completely stopped in April. I did this experiment to gain traction on YouTube and really take my channel to the next level. So what happened after 140 days of doing that? I know this video is a bit off topic from the things I usually create on my channel, but I thought it might be interesting to look into the statistics and what I've learned from this experiment. Actually finding a couple of very interesting facts that I only learned when creating this video right here. But firstly, here's what happened with my account in that time. I started out with 329 subscribers at the start of this experiment, and when I finished up, I was at 1,058 subscribers, which I think more than tripling my subscriber count due to this experiment was an incredible achievement and showed me that this experiment really worked. In the meanwhile, I also grew my TikTok account to around 2,500 followers and my Instagram account to around 6,000, which in my opinion was pretty decent and an even bigger growth than I experienced on YouTube due to this experiment. But talking about YouTube, it was all a bit more nuanced than just looking at the subscriber count. Because what I actually found out when creating this video right here is that in the time of creating these short videos, I gained 729 subscribers, but only 263 of those were actually because of the short videos. The bigger part was from long form content that I created in the meanwhile. That's something that really shocked me and I didn't really see coming, but thinking about it, it makes quite a lot of sense because creating so many short videos, it taught me quite a lot of things. Firstly, being more mindful of the creation of videos themselves. I was way more structured with the way I would create a video, with coming up with an idea, scripting, filming the video, editing, and then uploading it as well. This really helped me finding out what kind of videos wouldn't get any views and kind of finding my niche where I know that when I create videos about these topics that they will get views. So after all, creating one video a day for 100 days straight, or 140 days in my case, didn't lead me to inconceivable YouTube success like I hoped for and saw so many people describe. But it did lead me to find myself as a YouTuber, narrow down the niche I was creating videos for, and in the process increasing my subscriber count fivefold in comparison to when I first started this experiment. All in all, if you're thinking about this approach of creating one video every day for 100 days straight, I can only recommend it. The worst thing that could happen is that you find out that you don't like creating short form videos, but I can guarantee you if you take a methodical approach to it, you will learn more about yourself and what kind of YouTuber you want to be. If you now want to find out a little bit less about my success with this experiment and a little bit more about why Fujifilm is so successful selling their cameras, check out this video right here.